Pay to park in Bethany Beach and it could cost you more. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our news at 6. We begin tonight with the latest coastal town to consider raising rates.
Bethany Beach is looking at increasing parking by as much as 33%, and that could take effect starting this summer. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe is live in Bethany Beach. Kevin, Bethany isn't alone. A lot of coastal towns have increased their fees.
Maddie, if you parked in Bethany Beach last summer, it would have costed you $3 an hour. But now the town is looking to up that to be $4 an hour. This is after Rehoboth Beach upped their parking prices to $4 an hour, as well as Ocean City, who is now considering to raise their parking prices to $4.50. Coastal towns are vacation hotspots for families during the summer. In Bethany Beach, they have plenty of shops and restaurants, a boardwalk, and of course, brilliant ocean views. It's not too good to be true, but it's too good to be cheap, at least where parking is concerned. Like a lot of towns along the coast, Bethany Beach is considering charging more, and that's something local Timothy Bratton says could be a problem.
I think it's unfair for the tourists to have to pay a lump sum of money to park just to go into a vendor's shop and pay money in there.
The Bethany Beach Budget and Finance Committee is considering increasing their parking by $1 per hour, jumping from $3 to $4. Other cities and towns have already made similar changes, and Bethany Beach believes they have to do the same to stay competitive in the job market. According to the Bethany Beach budget proposal, if they increase the pay to $4 an hour, it would make the town a little over $1.1 million, and they would use that money to cover the cost for people working during the summer season. Bratton, who has lived in Bethany Beach for over 22 years, thinks this increase would steer customers away, maybe even hurting the businesses in town.
Why should you pay for parking to go spend $200 when you can go somewhere else and do the same thing and don't pay $0?
To some, paid parking is just the cost of visiting the coast. To others, a change in charges is just too much. Both sides will get to voice their opinions at a public hearing on the proposed budget on March 17th. Now, we talked to businesses right here in Bethany Beach, and although they didn't want to make a comment about this, their reaction to hearing about the possible increase was not a good one. I'm Kevin Zappe, live in Bethany Beach, Coast TV News.
And parking not the only thing in Bethany's budget. The town is proposing a 20% increase in water use fees, projected to raise $288,000. These water fees have not been increased in 10 years. The budget also calls for $1.2 million for street and paving projects and $600,000 for boardwalk repairs. All of this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, is $4 an hour for parking too much?
Let's take a look at the updated results from last news hour. 76%, that's gone up, I think, ever so slightly, say yes always, though depending on location has gotten a little bit more of the vote since 5 p.m.
If you haven't voted yet, if you have a big opinion you want to get out there, go vote at coasttv.com or use our Coast TV mobile app. You can also leave a comment, and we will show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11.